I grew up in a house right behind the school for the deaf on Oñate Place.
Oñate Place.
Franklin.
Catherine Avenue.
Mercer.
Camino Sierra Vista.
Minita.
Hickox.
Cortés.
Salazar.
Alicia.
Pauline.
San Dante. Eric Street.
Camino Alegre.
Vaca Street.
West Manhattan. Agua Fria.
Dunlap.
Don Juan.
Alameda.
The school for the deaf had a dairy that went all the way to Baca Street. Rail cars stopped to pick up milk. We'd pray the rosary in the evening, just before bed, and we could feel the train. There were so many kids in the neighborhood. The Sanchez family had 12. The Gonzalez had
8.
The Velardes had
6.
And next door, Mrs. Vela had
10.
We knew everybody, just about every familia. We'd buy candy at Louis' Tiendita.
And now that's Tune Up Cafe?
Oh, sí, pero no. Back in the day, it was just Louis. My godmother would give me money, and I'd buy candy for everyone. Orange peanuts made out of marshmallow. Yum!
Ugh.
Right behind our house was the Acequia Madre. And on the other side, the Acequia was a school for the deaf. The school had the best apple orchard. There was no St. Francis Drive back then, so that orchard was big. When they started building St. Francis Drive, us kids were furious.
Say it.
Assholes. They took away our playground. They took away our neighborhood friends too. During the construction, they stacked those canutes right next to the railroad track.
Canutes are culverts?
Sí, mijito. Big ones. When the construction crew left for the day, you'd get 20 kids in there. I was the leader because I had the biggest mouth. Only the big kids in the pipe lean into it like this. And then that culvert would start to rock. Back and forth and back and forth. And then the culvert would start to roll. Faster and faster and faster. We'd be bouncing around inside, never giving up. We'd come out all bruised. And in the morning, the construction guys would cuss, finding another canute in the arroyo. They'd look at us. We didn't look big enough to cause that much trouble.
All bruised? Mom, you're still a rabble-rouser.
In 1963, agents working on behalf of the St. Francis Drive project began contacting homeowners whose houses were located on its proposed path. It was intended to relieve traffic congestion in the downtown area. The northern section was set to run from the National Cemetery to Sierra Vista. Hundreds of homes would be cleared away.
These were families, Hito, that lived humbly and were left with nowhere to go.
You know, Mama, this reminds me of a story that I've heard from my suegro and his family. You know, your compadre Manny. Yeah. Well, her name is Eva. She raised her 8 children in Santa Fe and helped build a home for them. That St. Francis Drive highway cut through the fields in front of their home and impacted the families, not just theirs, families like the Gonzalez family, Campos, Bransford, Valdez's, all no longer there. But today, of the 8 children, 3 are lucky to remain in that home. None of the others live anywhere near the barrio in which they grew up. 2 siblings now live in the Belma neighborhood area and another on Airport Road. But all of Eva's descendants know that the house on St. Francis Drive is a safe and welcoming place, and it always will be home, in spite of the busy 6-lane highway that's just a few short feet away. But that house, it still stands strong, just like she did when that highway first pushed through. A pesar que ya no está con nosotros, su memoria permanece en esta casa, en su barrio, en los corazones de todos que la conocieron. Although she is now gone, her memory remains in that home, in her barrio, and in the hearts of everyone that knew Eva. And sabes que, Mama? You're right. They were assholes.